Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make these really cute jelly soaps. They're really cute to put in these little jars. As long as you keep them in the refrigerator, they'll last for a really long time if you just keep them in the refrigerator. If you leave them out, they will start to like melt. I like to freeze them and they last a little bit longer. So basically the ingredients that you need are just some hot water, unflavored gelatin, just a clear body wash or a clear soap because that way you can add your own colors in, some rubbing alcohol, food coloring, and any kind of mold, or you can even use like a cupcake tin or whatever you want. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. You're gonna start with an empty bowl and you're gonna pour in your hot boiling water into your bowl, and this is 3/4 of a cup of hot water. And then you're gonna put in your regular original gelatin. This is an unflavored gelatin that I use. And I like to do just a little bit at a time so it doesn't clump. You can see like right there in the bottom is starting to clump up, so I'm going to kind of smash them so I make sure that they don't stay clumped. Okay, so now that all the clumps are out, you're going to go ahead and add half a cup of liquid soap, or like I said, body wash. I'm just gonna eyeball this. I'm probably going to add about a little less than half of this container. This has 7 fluid ounces, so I would say about maybe 3 ounces of soap. So that's about a little, I use about right there, so it's a little less than half. And then you just mix it all in. So you should have no lumps from that gelatin. You want to make sure you have no lumps, because otherwise you're gonna see it like whenever you have your jelly soap. So you want to make sure you try to get all of that out. So now that it's all mixed, I'm gonna go ahead and scoop some of it out into another bowl. And the reason why is because I wanna make different colors. So I'm gonna do this, the main batch right here, pink. Okay, so with this, now we're gonna go ahead and add in our food coloring. And like I said, I wanna do this one pink. So I have just some regular food coloring. This is like a gel food coloring. If you have just the regular drops of food coloring, you can use that as well. But I'm using the gel because that's what I have. You can see that I'm using a tiny little bit of food coloring. So you don't want to add too much because otherwise it will get way too dark really quickly and you don't want it to end up staining your hands. So I'm barely, not even putting all of it in there. I'm gonna put just a little bit more. I'm just gonna do a little at a time because I want to make sure that I don't get it too dark. Okay, so I didn't even use all of it. I'm gonna put the rest away. And so now that I have the pink color, I have these little molds that I found at Michael's, and I found these for like $3 actually. They were on sale today. If you notice you have a lot of bubbles around the bowl, which obviously you're gonna have because it's soap, just get a little bottle of rubbing alcohol and spritz the bubbles, and it gets rid of all of the bubbles, so that way you don't have bubbles in your soap. So I'm just gonna use my spoon and I'm pouring the jelly into my molds. It smells so good. You can add all kinds of different things to this if you wanted to. You can add some essential oils that have like, you know, lavender or lilac. You can do that as well, but since the soap smells so good, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. You can also add glitter to it, but since I'm giving these away as a gift, you know, I don't really want to put glitter in it in case I don't want glitter all over them. Now, if you have any bubbles around here, you want to go ahead and spray it. I don't have too many, but I have like a little tiny one right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and spritz them anyways, just to make sure we don't have any bubbles in it. And now you just go ahead and pop this into the freezer until they start to harden up, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do next. These are some of the ones that I made yesterday as I was testing out my recipe. So these I used just a small, the mini muffin pans or cupcake pans, and I did these in different layers. So I actually did pink first, then blue, then purple. So that's how you get the different layer effect like that. Some of them have the pink at the top, and I just kind of alternated. And I'll go ahead and show you the ones that have glitter, I think, are these. So you can kind of see like the glitter in the middle of it. So I didn't want to like overdo it with the glitter because I don't want like glitter all over my hands. So now that they are done and they're completely solid, I'm gonna go ahead and pop one out and show you what it looks like. It's a little bit frozen because I had them in the freezer. Let's see. There we go. So I'm just gonna take some of that the ice off of it. And there's the finished product. It's so cute. I love the way it feels. And this one is a little bit stiffer than the first one that I made, and I like that because it doesn't break as easily. The way to get a more firm jelly is to add less water. So that's why I added only a 3/4 of a cup of water. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this over to the sink with me, and I'm gonna show you how to wash your hands with them. All right, so I'm gonna first get my hands a little wet, and then you just pretty much just rub it into your hands, and you'll start to see some little soap suds. They're so fun. I love the way it feels. They're so cute. Since I'm giving these as gifts, I bought these cute little jars at Michael's for like $1.50. They were really inexpensive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop these into the jar. I'm gonna turn it so you can actually see. And this is a perfect little storage container to store your jelly soaps, because you do have to keep them refrigerated. And you can even reuse them. You can even, after you've used it, you can put them back into your jar. Sorry, I wasn't even in the camera. Once you've used it, you can probably use the little jellies maybe about once or twice, depending if it's just like for your hands. If you're gonna take a bath with it, you're probably gonna use it a little bit faster. But since you're gonna, you know, just use them for your hands, you can reuse them over and over, so until it's gone. And I'm gonna make some more, of course, so I can fill up the jars. But I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.